Hey YouTube, this video by Celestium popped up on my feed here not that long ago, and I didn't watch it yet, but it seemed like it would be something interesting to watch together with you. It's called Christians Need to Wake Up Now. Seems like it would be interesting. Let's watch it.
Have you tried reaching out to bigger commentators like Andrew Wilson for potential collaborations? Um, it would be nice. I mean, I would love to talk to Andrew Wilson. I am reading his wife's book, Rachel Wilson's book on feminism and the occult. I don't know if he would have me on, to be honest. I feel like Leaflet would be better for that. I know Leaflet really loves his stuff, and it would be really awesome to see her there, but it would be nice like if we didn't worry too much about the numbers and we really saw the content of what people are doing and work with them. Because again, like you bringing up Andrew Wilson, I genuinely believe like Leaflet would be perfect for that. She would go on the show and I don't know, she would steal the spotlight like really fast because she knows what she's talking about. She
Anywhere Leaflet it goes, the spotlight would be stolen. Celestium is so right. It here, she just I don't know who it is. His Leaflet is just such a good speaker, and she's able to come up with and remember there are so many facts just off the top of her head, even. And that way she speaks, it just captures your attention so well.
keeps a good cadence when she's talking. She's very caring, and she's pretty focused. I would say like when it's something she's passionate about, I can tell like when
Extremely
she's
caring for
focused.
others.
I might not be the best one to be on that show, to be honest, but still showing at the very least that we're united in that front is going to be really helpful, at least in the optics. But we truly need to like stand for what we believe for, or else it just doesn't matter. But I'm gonna keep figuring it out. I'm gonna keep working on my content. Um, Whether I blow up as a content creator or not doesn't matter. I just want to stand for what's right. I just want to stand for traditional values and bring back.
There's many of us who will be along with you on the ride on that, and to have something to stand for, something to believe in. And those values, they're important. They're crucial even for life. So we can stand together.
The America that we had, or even just make it better. Maybe you don't agree with MAGA, but the sentiment of making America better is what we should be doing. But most importantly, like as a Christian, to help bring people to Christ. And if we as Christians can stand up and not be quiet and be fearful of what these people say and not be afraid of being canceled, there's going to come a time, guys, where it's not just going to be about America and our economy and people. It's going to be our faith. That's what's going to be attacked next. It's going to come to America.
It already is.
Don't think that because we're here and, whatever, you're going to have to choose between your life and your faith at some point. But if you can't stand for the values, I fear for the day that we're going to be asked, do you choose God or do you choose your own life? Do you choose to deny Christ? And I think a lot of Christians have become so soft and not willing to fight this front that when that time comes, it's very.
I really do feel like even I'm soft. It took a lot for me to just turn on the camera and behind a VTuber model say hey, some of the things that I've already said. And honestly, there's some things where I know Celestium has said them, and I don't think I'm ready to say that on camera yet.
Possible that many are going to choose their own life over their faith, and I'm at the point where I will be willing to die for my faith. If they come and they knock at my door and they point an AK at my head and they say it to me, hey, do you renounce Christ right now? They're gonna have to drop the bullet right there, because I'm not denying Christ. And for people who say you can't get
Christ
political
is
as a
king.
Christian, that is hogwash. Yes, don't worship politics, but see what they're promoting. They're promoting the death of babies, man, of fetuses, of life. They're trying to make gay marriage a normal thing. They've already done that. They're trying to push transgender ideologies and chemically castrate teenagers. And you're saying that's political? No, this is evil right before your very eyes.
It's not
and you're
right.
staying quiet. Stop staying quiet. Stop supporting it. Stop saying that it's their body, their choice. Stop doing that. We gotta stand up, man. Like, I don't care if it seems political. Our lives are political. You know what politics is? It boils down to how we treat each other. It boils down to what morality you hold. It genuinely boils down to that. And sure, there are different things like economics and border security, whatever, that maybe have less to do with Christianity, but still, it ultimately boils down to how we treat each other and how we treat those who are not in our country. Why are we accepting this
I know I'm not really one to talk, but if you see someone doing something that goes against what you believe in, and such as this, that's what she's talking about. Someone who believes, say, in transgender children, it is not kindness to egg them on. Kindness would be to tell them what you really think. Now, how they react after, or you tell them that, it may not be good. You may not like it. But just like the story the Leaflet had shared in the past, as to where she did the same thing to her friend, and they lost contact for quite a while, and then years later they came back and thanked them. Your effort will be paid off if you work at it hard enough.
destruction from inside? It's a spiritual sickness, man. We've given over too much to stay into the government, and there are people in there who don't care about your well-being at all. And they don't care about the well-being of the children. They don't care about anybody's well-being but their own. I know it's hard. I know you don't want to have conflict. I know you don't want to confront anyone. You want to live your life peacefully and keep worshiping, but there's going to come a time where everything that we ignored because we wanted a quote-unquote peaceful life is going to come back to bite us in the butt, and we're not going to have a peaceful time. We're not going to be able to worship freely. And what are we going to do then? Are we going to let them take that too? This world is upside down because it has rejected Christ, it has rejected good morals, and it has chosen to worship self and debauchery. Christians, it's time to wake up, man. Don't think about it like politics. Think about it as we have walked so far away from God, and now we're here. I love you guys. I know it's difficult, but we gotta keep fighting. Think about Paul, think about Peter, think about the apostles. They stood up for these values, or whatever the values were in their time, and we've gotta do the same. And we gotta be willing to die for faith. We gotta be fools for Christ, because these days are gonna get darker and darker and darker. And there's going to come a day where your faith might lead you to losing your life. And you have to be willing to lose it.
Stand for what you believe in. Celestium is right, even though it may be hard. Make sure to go and give her a subscribe. And then a like. She's one of the best content creators I know of.